Hey everybody, Will Campbell here with the Campbell Group in Royal LePage Atlantic. Sorry I haven't posted a video in a little while. I was away on a much needed vacation, but since I've been back, the Nova Scotia government has announced a pretty significant change to the down payment assistance program that's been running for the past couple years. Now, if you didn't check out the video I posted like 3 years ago that explained the down payment assistance program, you can watch it in this corner up here or over here. I think it's over here. But basically, to summarize it, the Nova Scotia government will loan you up to 5%. And for those people who don't know, 5% is typically what people will put in the form of a down payment on a mortgage. They will loan you up to 5% of the down payment of the property, meaning your entire down payment with the exception of your closing costs. And what I mean by that is paying for lawyers, inspections, deed transfer tax, things like that. But they will loan you the entire down payment, interest-free, repayable over 10 years. So basically, to summarize the program that's been running for the past couple years is the Nova Scotia government will loan you up to 5% of the purchase price of your property in order to cover the down payment required on what we would call a high ratio mortgage, meaning a mortgage that is insured by one of the three major Canadian mortgage insurers, CMHC, Genworth, or Canada Guarantee. This loan is interest-free and it is repayable over 10 years. It is secured against the property in the form of a second mortgage, meaning that if you go and sell this property in 5 years from now, you will be obligated to clear that debt in order to be able to sell that property. You have to be a first-time home buyer, meaning that you cannot have previously held title on property in Nova Scotia, and it has to be for your primary residence, meaning that you cannot use this loan to buy a cottage or a mini home in a park, regardless of whether you've owned property in the past or not. Now, that program's been running for years now, and it's been utilized pretty well. So what's changed? Well, basically, the way it used to run was it only worked up until $300,000, meaning if you were buying a property over $300,000, you were not applicable for any more than the max loan, which would have been 5% on $300,000. But nowadays, we all know $300,000 probably isn't getting you a whole lot. So they've increased the max amount from $300,000 to $500,000, a much more realistic number. And they've also increased the maximum household income you can have in order to be applicable from $75,000 per year to $145,000 per year. Obviously, you can't have one without the other. Unfortunately, if your household income is only $75,000, I doubt that you would be applicable for a $500,000 mortgage. So in a nutshell, some pretty good changes to the program, making it a little bit more realistic with what's gone on in the real estate market over the past 2 years. Now, what are some of the things you need to be cautious about? Well, the main thing is you're borrowing money in order to be able to borrow money. Now, granted, the money you're borrowing is interest-free, so it is very useful, but you do have to pay that back. And the payments on that loan start 1 month after the loan is issued. Meaning that if you were to take out the max loan, $25,000, that means you're buying a $500,000 property, you would be responsible to pay roughly $208 extra each month until this loan is repaid. And another thing that I'm not sure about, if you're a mortgage broker watching this video, maybe you could comment in the comment section below to clarify this, but I'm pretty certain that the $208 premium that you're paying on that loan has to get factored into your application process of your mortgage when they look at your debt ratios. So the fact that you're taking out money that has a repayment obligation in order to get approved for a mortgage may actually impact negatively the total amount that you're approved for. Or mortgage brokers confirm if I'm right or not. But with that being said, this is a great program and I'm glad they kind of brought it back up to date. If you're a first-time home buyer and you have immediate goals of becoming a homeowner, please, please, please apply for this program if you need it and lock in your interest rates with a mortgage broker now before things start to become a little bit harder for you to buy. And as always, thanks for putting up with me and we'll catch you on the next video.